Would you drive a car worth 20 million quid? Not pounds, mind you. We're talking millions, 20 of them. That's enough to buy a small island, a fleet of helicopters, or enough baked beans to last several lifetimes. But we're not here to talk about beans. We're talking about a car so exclusive, so opulent, it makes the Queen's roller look like a Dacia Sandero. Now, I know what you're thinking, Clarkson, you old buffoon. You're exaggerating again. Am I, though? Because the car we're ogling today is not just a car. It's a rolling testament to human indulgence, a four-wheeled middle finger to the very notion of financial restraint. This, my friends, is the Rolls-Royce boat tail. 20 million quid, blimey. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of this automotive leviathan, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer grandeur that is Rolls-Royce. This isn't just a car brand, it's a symbol of opulence, a testament to human ingenuity and craftsmanship. Let's take a quick history lesson, shall we? The story of Rolls-Royce is a fascinating journey through time, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Rolls-Royce, a name synonymous with luxury and prestige since Charles Rolls and Henry Royce decided to build cars for the well-heeled back in 1904. Their vision was clear: to create the best cars in the world without any compromise. They weren't interested in building cheap runabouts. No, sir, these chaps were all about crafting the finest motor cars the world had ever seen. Every detail, every component was meticulously designed and assembled to perfection. And for over a century, that's precisely what they've done. From the early models that set the standard for luxury to the modern masterpieces that continue to push the boundaries of automotive excellence. From the Silver Ghost to the Phantom, Rolls-Royce has consistently delivered automotive masterpieces. These cars are not just vehicles, they are works of art, each one a testament to the brand's dedication to quality and luxury. Cars that reek of money and good taste. They are the ultimate status symbol, a declaration of one's success and refined taste. Cars that make you want to wear a monocle and speak in a posh accent. They evoke a sense of grandeur and sophistication that is unmatched in the automotive world. But the boat tail, the boat tail takes things to a whole new level. This isn't just a car, it's a bespoke masterpiece, a rolling work of art that embodies the pinnacle of luxury and exclusivity. It's the most expensive new car ever made, with a price tag that makes even the wealthiest individuals pause. But for those who can afford it, the boat tail is worth every penny. Only 3 will ever exist, each one tailored specifically to the whims of its ludicrously wealthy owner. These cars are the epitome of bespoke luxury, each one a unique expression of its owner's personality and taste. So, what makes this car worth the GDP of a small island nation? Is it the sheer opulence, the unparalleled craftsmanship, or perhaps the exclusivity that comes with owning such a masterpiece? Let's dive deeper into what sets this vehicle apart from the rest. Let's start with the obvious. The Rolls-Royce boat tail is a marvel of modern engineering and design. The boat tail is not just a car, it's a statement, a sculpture on wheels. Every line, every curve, meticulously crafted to perfection. It's like something a Maharaja would have commissioned back in the days of the Raj, a symbol of power, wealth, and prestige. The name itself is a throwback to the iconic boat-tail Rolls-Royces of the 1920s and 30s, a time when luxury knew no bounds. Those were the days, when cars were more than just metal boxes on wheels. They were expressions of art, personality, and status. They were works of art. Each vehicle was a unique creation, a testament to the skill and vision of its makers. And this modern interpretation, well, let's just say it does its ancestors proud. It carries forward the legacy with grace and grandeur. It's almost 6 meters long and boasts a rear end that tapers like a luxury yacht. This design is not just for show. It speaks of a lifestyle, a certain elegance that is hard to find. You won't find a single straight line on this thing. Every inch is a testament to the art of car making. It's all curves and elegance, a flowing form that captures the eye and the imagination. The kind of car that makes you want to don a white linen suit and sip champagne in the south of France. It's not just about transportation, it's about making a statement, living a dream, and embracing a lifestyle of unparalleled luxury. The craftsmanship is simply staggering. Every detail, every curve, and every line is meticulously planned and executed to perfection. It's not just about building a car, it's about creating a masterpiece that stands the test of time. The body panels are hand-beaten from aluminum. This isn't a process that can be rushed. It requires patience, precision, and an incredible amount of skill. The artisans spend countless hours ensuring that each panel is flawless. And I'm not talking about some bloke in a shed with a hammer. These are highly trained professionals working in state-of-the-art facilities. They have access to the best tools and materials, but it's their expertise that truly makes the difference. We're talking about master artisans who could probably sculpt a Ferrari out of butter, if you ask them nicely. Their skills are honed over decades, and their dedication to their craft is evident in every car they produce. The paintwork is just as impressive. It's not just about slapping on a coat of paint. Each layer is carefully applied, with an eye for detail that ensures a flawless finish. Each layer is applied by hand and polished to a mirror finish. This process is repeated multiple times, with each layer adding depth and richness to the color. The result is a paint job that looks almost liquid, shimmering in the light. It takes weeks to paint a single boat tail. Weeks. This isn't something that can be rushed. The paint needs time to cure between layers, and each step is crucial to achieving that perfect finish, and that's before they even get to the pinstripes, which are applied with the squirrel's whisker. These fine details add a touch of elegance and sophistication that sets these cars apart from anything else on the road. Okay, that last part might be an exaggeration, but the level of detail and care that goes into each car is no joke. It's this attention to detail that makes these cars truly special. But you get the point. Every aspect of these cars is designed and executed with the utmost care and precision. It's a labor of love, and it shows in the final product. This car is dripping in bespoke details. From the custom interior to the unique exterior features, every element is tailored to the owner's specifications. Even the Spirit of Ecstasy, that iconic hood ornament, is special. It's not just a symbol, it's a statement of luxury and craftsmanship. It's coated in 24-karat gold and can be retracted at the push of a button. This feature adds an extra layer of security and exclusivity, just in case you get tired of looking at something so undeniably classy. This car is not just a mode of transportation, it's a work of art, a testament to what can be achieved when passion and skill come together. Now let's step inside, shall we? And brace yourselves, because it's about to get extravagantly plush in here. The interior of the boat tail is like the first-class cabin of a private jet, only more luxurious and probably more expensive. Forget leather. We're talking about hides sourced from pampered bulls raised in alpine meadows, the kind of bulls that drink Evian and listen to Mozart while they graze. Each seat is hand-stitched by a team of highly trained elves. Okay, maybe not elves, but you get the idea. And the technology? Well, it's about as cutting edge as it gets. You've got more screens than a Curzon cinema, a sound system that would make Beethoven weep, and enough driver assistance features to make Lewis Hamilton look like a learner driver. But here's the thing that truly sets the boat tail apart. The customization. Remember how we said each one is tailored to its owner's whims? Well, we weren't kidding. Rolls-Royce will literally build you whatever you want. Want a humidor for your Cuban cigars? Done. A champagne fridge that keeps your bubbly at the perfect temperature? Consider it done. A picnic set crafted from the finest bone china? Don't be daft, of course. They can do that. One of the boat tails even has a rear deck that opens up to reveal a hosting suite, complete with a parasol, cocktail tables, and a built-in refrigerator. It's like something out of a Bond film. Now, you might be thinking, Clarkson, you daft hayporth, this car is all well and good, but can it even get out of its own way? And to that I say, have you ever heard a V12 engine purr? Under the hood of this beast lies a monstrous 6.75-litre twin-turbocharged V12 engine that produces a frankly ludicrous 563 horsepower. That's enough grunt to propel this 2.5-ton behemoth from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds. Not that you'd ever want to drive it like you stole it, of course. This car is all about wafting, darling. The ride is so smooth, so silent, it's like gliding on a cloud. A very expensive, very luxurious cloud. So, who in their right mind would spend 20 million quid on a car? Well, we're talking about the kind of people who probably have their own personal astronauts, celebrities, tech moguls, oil tycoons, you know the type. The kind of people who wouldn't bat an eyelid at buying a solid gold toothbrush. Imagine the stories this car could tell, eh? The clandestine meetings, the champagne-fueled parties, the awkward first dates, because even billionaires have awkward first dates. It would be like a Rolls-Royce version of Come Dine With Me, only with much better food and far fewer arguments about the starter. Just imagine the stories. So there you have it, the Rolls-Royce Boattail. A car so extravagant, so opulent, it makes the Sultan of Brunei look like a pauper. But the question remains, would you drive it, or would you lock it away in a climate-controlled garage and just stare at it? It's a tough one, isn't it? On the one hand, you've got a car that's designed to be driven, a car that embodies the very essence of automotive luxury. But on the other hand, you've got a work of art worth 20 million quid, a car that's practically begging to be preserved for future generations. Me? I'd probably just take it for a spin around the block, just to say I did.